Right, the first drink we're going to talk about is inspired by the Peak District's most favourite confectionery, the Bakewell tart. Now, normally when you think about the Bakewell tart, you will think of frangipan, you'll think of custard, raspberry, and a lovely pastry base, and how on earth can you make that into a cocktail? Well, what we're actually going to be using is a process called clarification. And this was actually pioneered back in the day, centuries ago, whereby you would use milk with some citrus to basically to purify and to also preserve a particular thing when they didn't have refrigeration. So what we've done is we've taken the flavors and chosen them to recreate it into what we call the Bakewell punch. In this, instead of frangipan, we are going to have amaretto, but also we've made a toasted almond orgeat or cordial. Also, we have advocaat. Obviously, we're coming into the festive periods. Advocaat is not just for snowballs, it's a wonderful ingredient that essentially is our liquid form of custard. It's an egg liqueur from Holland. Then for the raspberry jam base, we are using Warner's raspberry gin, but it also has little hints of blackcurrant, blackberries, which kind of just enhances that kind of tart flavour that you associate with this. And then just to kind of combine all of the flavours together, we have a wonderful Maker's Mark. This is a great, approachable kind of gateway bourbon. So if you've never drank bourbon before, this is a great vanilla-laden spirit that is a great introduction into the category. Wonderful with ginger beer or ginger ale. So what we actually do is we combine all of these ingredients together along with some lemon, and then we have the milk in a separate container. And then all we do is we pour the milk over it, we pour the spirit mixture over the milk, and then then we mix it together, and over time what will then actually happen over the 24 hours, it will start to curdle, and then it's a simple case of using a big coffee filter, and then we separate the curds in the whey, and what you're then left with is this beautiful Bakewell punch. And then from a service perspective, it's super simple. We just get some ice, and then we add $45 90 ml, 3 ounces. Give it a quick stir. And then we garnish with some cherries. There we go. That's the Bakewell punch.